1. CC&Rs are best defined as A. Verbal agreements. B. Recorded restrictions on property use. C. Tax regulations. D. Zoning laws. Answer. B. Recorded restrictions on property use. CC&Rs are recorded limits on how property may be used. 2. CC&Rs are typically recorded, A. After sale. B. With subdivision map. C. In escrow. D. In tax records. Answer. B. With subdivision map. They are recorded with the original subdivision. 3. Recording CC&Rs provides A. Actual notice. B. Constructive notice. C. Legal immunity. D. Ownership rights. Answer. B. Constructive notice. Recording puts buyers on constructive notice. 4. A buyer learns about CC&Rs through A. Appraisal. B. Inspection. C. Preliminary title report. D. Survey. Answer. C. Preliminary title report. The prelim discloses recorded restrictions. 5. The primary purpose of a prelim is A. Guarantee title. B. Insure property. C. Offer title insurance. D. Verify zoning. Answer. C. Offer title insurance. It is a revocable offer to issue title insurance. 6. An affirmative covenant. A. Prohibits use. B. Allows illegal use. C. Requires specific use. D. Cancels restrictions. Answer. C. Requires specific use. It limits property to a specific use. 7. A negative covenant. A. Requires construction. B. Prohibits certain uses. C. Increases value. D. Allows all uses. Answer. B. Prohibits certain uses. It restricts or prohibits specific uses. 8. CC&Rs that bind future owners are A. Personal covenants. B. Temporary rules. C. Covenants running with the land. D. Leases. Answer. C. No alcohol sales. Negative covenants prohibit activities. 9. Responsibility for fence maintenance is A. One owner. B. City. C. Shared equally. D. Optional. Answer. C. Covenants running with the land. They transfer with ownership. 10. For a covenant to run with the land, it must A. Benefit only one owner. B. Benefit the property. C. Be verbal. D. Be temporary. Answer. B. Benefit the property. It must benefit the land, not just a person. 11. In subdivisions, CC&Rs typically A. Benefit only developer. B. Apply to one lot. C. Benefit all lots equally. D. Apply temporarily. Answer. C. Benefit all lots equally. Uniform restrictions benefit all properties. 12. A restriction applies only to the original buyer and not successors. This is A. Valid CC&R. B. Running covenant. C. Personal covenant. D. Zoning law. Answer. C. Personal covenant. Personal covenants do not bind future owners. 13. A developer imposes a restriction that does not benefit the property. Result. A. Fully enforceable. B. Runs with land. C. Unenforceable against successors. D. Permanent. Answer. Unenforceable against successors. Belongs to the owner where trunk stands. 14. A subdivision restricts all homes to single-family use. This is A. Personal covenant. B. Zoning law. C. Running covenant. D. Invalid restriction. Answer. C. Running covenant. It benefits all lots. Right pointing arrow runs with land. 15. A beachfront lot has a restriction but no mention of successors. Result. A. Binds future owners. B. Invalid. C. Personal covenant. D. Zoning restriction. Answer. C. Personal covenant. No successor language equals personal only. 16. CC&Rs that restrict property sale. A. Always valid. B. Never allowed. C. Cannot unreasonably limit marketability. D. Require court approval. Answer. C. Cannot unreasonably limit marketability. Restrictions cannot overly limit transferability. 17. Due on sale clauses are governed by A. State law. B. Local law. C. Federal law. D. Contract law. Answer. C. Federal law. Federal law controls due on sale clauses. 18. Due on sale clauses are not triggered by A. Property sale. B. Ownership transfer. C. Short-term lease under 3 years. D. Refinancing. Answer. C. Short-term lease under 3 years. Short leases, as less than or equal to 3 years, are exempt. 19. Due on sale clauses are not enforced for A. Commercial transfers. B. Family transfers on death. C. Land sales. D. Leasing. Answer. B. Family transfers on death. Intra-family transfers are exempt. 20. A CC&R restricting solar panels is unenforceable if it A. Reduces property value. B. Increases cost by greater than 20%. C. Affects neighbors. D. Changes zoning. Answer. B. Increases cost by greater than 20%. Over 20% cost increase invalidates restriction. 21. A solar restriction is invalid if it reduces efficiency by A. 5%. B. 10%. Circa 15%. D. More than 20%. Answer. D. More than 20%. Efficiency loss greater than 20% makes it unenforceable. 22. CC&Rs are most commonly used in A. Farms. B. Subdivisions. C. Industrial zones. D. Rural land. Answer. B. Subdivisions. Developers use them in subdivisions. 23. CC&Rs primarily regulate A. Taxes. B. Ownership. C. Property use. D. Financing. Answer. C. Property use. They control how property is used. 24. A covenant that benefits only the developer. A. Runs with land. B. Is enforceable forever. C. Is personal. D. Is zoning. Answer. C. Is personal. No property benefit equals personal covenant. 25. Constructive notice means A. Actual knowledge. B. Verbal disclosure. C. Legal assumption of knowledge. D. Written contract. Answer. C. Legal assumption of knowledge. Buyers are assumed to know recorded documents.